Cathy Mu is a highly respected, award-winning Qi Gong master. She has been teaching tens of thousands of students in the world holistic self-healing and self-empowerment practices, in person and online. Master Mu has been trained by world-renowned top Qi Gong masters since childhood. She has received numerous awards, including Master of the Year on Health Qi Gong. Master Mu's teaching is unique and highly valuable because she's the only master in the world who has a successful career as the trusted CPA who has helped thousands of people achieve financial freedom while serving as an inspiring and powerful Qigong master. Her teaching includes how to master the principle of abundance and the energy of money, on top of the traditional art of healing, for a truly happy, healthy, prosperous, and fulfilled life. Master Mu, I know you are a highly regarded Qigong master. Can you share with us why you wanted to learn Qigong and how you got started?
Well, it started with a tragic story. When I was 6 years old, my mom was diagnosed with a late-stage cancer, and her doctors told her she had up to 3 months to live. As we were preparing for her death and funeral with broken hearts, we were told that a great Qigong master had just arrived at our hometown to teach. My mom signed up for his Qigong classes right away and did not skip a day. After a few weeks, I saw my mom springing back to life, healthy and beautiful again. And her doctors confirmed that she was cancer-free. So I started to learn Qigong soon after that because I also wanted to help others like my mom's teacher. While growing up, I studied and trained with several top Qigong masters in China and helped a lot of people along the way.
I'm very touched at how passionate you are at teaching the most powerful Qigong practices to the people in the West. May I ask you why?
Well, after my mom's miraculous recovery from cancer, I saw a movie from America named Love Story. Unfortunately, in the movie, the leading lady died of cancer. I cried so much because I could feel the pain from her young husband, who loved her so much. At that age, I assumed that everyone else must also know the healing power of Qigong. So I was very sad that the leading lady did not even try it. Years later, I saw another movie from America named Terms of Endearment, in which the mom of young children also died of cancer. Again, I cried my eyes out as I could feel the pain in her mom and her children. Suddenly, I realized that perhaps people in the West didn't know much about Qigong. Then I made a mental note that if I ever run into someone from the West who would come to visit China, I would offer to teach him or her Qigong so they could take it home and teach the people there to stop people from dying so young, stop families from the horrible suffering from losing their loved ones, especially little children from losing their moms. I guess the universe had a better plan for me. Long story short, out of the blue, I was offered a full scholarship to come to the US for higher education. I went on and had a very successful career as a CPA and financial advisor. Then in 2008, I came across a Qigong grandmaster in California who had helped millions of people with their healing. And I became a very enthusiastic volunteer instructor for his school. Then in 2010, my teacher announced that I had passed all the tests to qualify as a Qigong master. He went back to Asia and I took on the responsibilities of a master, including teaching, healing, and leading the organization. Our school is currently in the name of the Thriving Foundation. We are in the beautiful San Francisco Bay Area. Thanks to the internet, my classes and programs are also available online to anyone in the world. We have wonderful students from almost all continents on the planet.
What's so unique about you among all the top Qigong masters in the world is that you have been teaching the energy of money in addition to the traditional Qigong for health and well-being. I know it has to do with your financial background. Can you share with us some wisdom on this?
Of course, from my work experience as a CPA and financial advisor for over 20 years, I have learned the practical knowledge about money. As a Qigong master, I understand how the energy of money really works. With the knowledge and wisdom that I acquired from both sides, I have been teaching the principle of abundance and the energy of money from energetic, spiritual, and practical perspectives. In addition to teaching how to heal the body physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually.
What are you offering to the world currently?
Every month, I teach 2 empowerment programs. Program 1 is on how to master Qi for vibrant health, ageless beauty, and total happiness. Program 2 is on how to master Qi for more abundance and prosperity. For people who can't afford the tuition for the programs or online courses, I have been offering free energy healing transmissions for remote group healing on health and on abundance. Anyone on the planet can sign up to receive the healing benefits. We have received feedback from a lot of people in many countries about their amazing healing experiences. We also have a lot of free resources on our website, which is thethrivingfoundation.org.